Welcome back to WBTV News this morning. I'm Bouncy. You full?
Oh
Did you get enough to eat? Look at how we take care of you when you show up here at WBTV.
You know, I always like to talk about what just appeared before we came on, right?
Yes.
And I love all the military going back home and hugs and kisses.
Yes,
that's exactly what I did to the red sauce for Max. I saw, listen, you bring some butt in here and give me some red sauce for Max.
That's Boston butt, by the way.
Whatever. Listen, you give me some red sauce and some white bread, and this is a happy camper.
So you were getting emotional, like tears were flowing?
I'm a barbecue guy. I love Max.
Goodness. Yeah, it's...
I walked in here, I didn't know they were going to be here.
No, you didn't.
I could smell it when I walked in the back door. I was like, I smell red sauce. So it's just like that guy coming back from the military, seeing his family, hugging everybody. That's how I kind of felt walking in the studio.
That is hilarious.
You guys got red sauce.
I know.
Over here.
We got red sauce. All you need is a loaf of white bread now for you.
That's all you need.
Hey, I haven't seen you and talked to you since the Final Four. What do you think about that game?
Let me just say, there were two of us in Houston, and somebody forgot to come visit. Somebody forgot to come. Somebody must have been socially active.
Our hotel was sitting in the middle of
so was mine.
Villanova's team hotel, and then Carolina's team hotel was around the corner. So
was mine.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I was working.
Said, hey, I'm going to come see us. Hey, I'm working every day. Come see us. Never saw you.
I didn't miss the game, though. That was the important part, too. It was a fantastic game.
It really was.
Good stuff. Hey, there's a lot of talk. Tomorrow, this time, I'll be heading down 85 to Athens for the G-Day game. All these spring games going on tomorrow. And all this week, there was all this hubbub about satellite camps. What is the deal with that?
Well,
why the people so upset about it?
Well, here's a thumbnail sketch here, right?
Okay.
The NCAA has ruled that the satellite camps cannot happen, which means a lot of folks are taking their game and taking it somewhere else. The people in the SEC were upset because they didn't want to have Urban Meyer or Jim Harbaugh from Michigan or somebody else coming down to Alabama or Georgia or Florida to have these camps from a recruiting standpoint. So the SEC and the ACC basically said, hey, listen, you know what? That's our ground. We don't want you here. So they fast-forwarded. Everybody voted. And so now the satellite camps have been outlawed. And so a lot of folks are upset. Some people are happy about it. I think it's a bad rule in the sense that, you know what, it gives a lot of opportunities for kids who aren't 4- and 5-star kids who are going to go to the Alabamas and Georgias and Clemsons and Florida States of the world.
I don't know.
I think it's a bad rule. I think
it's okay, though, for a coach to be kind of protective of their area and say, hey, you got to stay in your, X amount of radius outside of your...
I'm going to be honest with you, Christine. You know what? Georgia's still going to recruit well and get great kids. Bama's going to recruit well and get great kids.
Yeah.
I was at Clemson last Friday for our show, and I asked Dabo Swinney when all this broke, and he said, you know what? We don't care. We just want a kid to come to our campus.
Yeah.
If he comes on our campus,
they're going to sell him.
Well, that's what we're going to sell him. And I think it's true for Alabama, Georgia, Florida State, all the big-time programs. I think it's a terrible rule. I really do.
A big sports history was made when the Warriors beat the Chicago Bulls regular season record. And, it's interesting. A lot of people are trying to compare the Warriors team to the Bulls team. Who would beat each other? And do you think it's apples and oranges, or do you think,
Rule changes are different. Players are different. Listen, the Bulls teams were great. Obviously, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Hall of Famers. This Warriors team's done something that nobody in the history of the NBA has done, going 73-9. But I will say this: there's been so much talk about going 73-9. The most important thing is you got to win the championship.
Yep, you do.
The playoffs start tomorrow.
Yep, can't wait for that. All right, thanks, Pac. We'll be back after this break.